Alright, ladies and gents, so I did a video on this yesterday. We had an update yesterday, although some of this has come through today as well. So we now know more about what happened with Jeremy Renner. He was in a critical but stable condition. And you know what? It sounds really, really bad. It sounds like there's the potential that he'll lose his leg, basically. I mean, look, it's awful. You know, when I did this video yesterday, I was like, you know, there are some people that instances happen to. It's never nice when things happen to anyone anyway, but there are some things that stuff happens to and you're like, that's a shame. It's an extra shame because, you know, he just seems like a stand-up dude. Disconnected from Hollywood's wokery and general nonsense. And he's a very good actor. So, this is what happened. It sounds terrible. So, he had a major injury with a snowplow. And it's really bad. So, Jeremy Renner, in a critical but stable condition following an accident at his home near Reno yesterday. TMZ did share some footage of him being airlifted. It's not really any point sharing that or watching that. It's just being airlifted. But they also had details on what exactly happened. So the actor was reportedly ploughing the road about a quarter of a mile from his house. So basically, his house was, you know, adjacent. Got caught in a snowstorm, so he's out ploughing it, so they could leave. And he's doing this ploughing with a machine called a Snowcat. It's monstrous. Jesus, is it monstrous? I think TMZ had. That is it. It is awful. It's huge. Again, another bit of this Snowcat thing. It's massive, huge. So anyway, he's doing that with this Snowcat, and it accidentally ran over one of his legs. Resulted, basically, I mean, it would have mauled it. I'm going to be very surprised if he has a leg left after this. But he lost copious amounts of blood, and the only reason he has survived is because one of his neighbours is a doctor and was able to put a tourniquet on his leg until paramedics arrived on the scene. The Snowcat's obviously been impounded by police because of safety features meant that this should not happen. He's not in the Snowcat. It should not be able to run him over, but it ran him over. Real bad. So sources told TMZ that the star's injuries to his legs are extensive, with other parts of his body injured along with his leg. It's really not good. I mean, they will be life-changing, not good. But now, of course, his family have now come out and given a statement as well. And you know, again, it's nice that they're communicative and stuff. It's good. It is good. So this was the statement. And it says, we can confirm that Jeremy has suffered blunt chest trauma and orthopedic injuries. Because that Snowcat is fucking massive. Like, it's really big. So I can imagine it would have hit him as well. Like, you know, chest-wise and stuff. But obviously he's undergone surgery today. That was January 2nd. And he's returned from surgery. And he remains in the intensive care unit in critical but stable condition. Jeremy's family would like to express their gratitude to the incredible doctors and nurses looking after him. Truckee Meadows Fire and Rescue, Washoe County Sheriff, Reno City Mayor Hillary Sheave, and the Carano and Murdoch families. They're also tremendously overwhelmed and appreciative of the outpouring of love and support from his fans. So, apparently Jeremy Renner can talk, but we don't know. We best just wait and see at this point. Jesus. Honestly, when I first heard this, I really couldn't quite believe it. So TMZ were told that the area was treated like an active crime scene because, again, the Snowcat shouldn't be able to do this at all. We're told, TMZ, the machine has extensive safety features. Should not have rolled over Jeremy Renner. I mean, it's real bad. There's even dispatch audio. Like, I feel like some of this stuff's quite grotesque to play, so I'm not going to play any of this. You know, you can check this out for yourself if you really want to, but it's not. You know, it's not for me. I don't like sharing these kind of things. On a whole, it's not my kind of jam. But you know, massive props to his neighbour, because without his neighbour, he probably wouldn't be alive. Let's be honest. And again, without the helicopter flight out there, he probably wouldn't be alive. Those are two instances there which have saved this man's life. But that bloody Snowcat, Christ. You look at the treads on it, I mean, they're just massive. It really does look like his leg's probably gone. And if not, I mean, it'll be life-changing injuries. So they've impounded it, obviously, and I would imagine there's going to be a pretty big investigation under the, you know, to the machine itself to be like, well, what is going on here? Why, why did this thing just lose all safety features and just run him over? Not cool. Not cool. And not to sound too much like, again, this is the footage. I don't want to play too much of it because, again, I do think it is quite grotesque. I don't like playing stuff like this. But I would imagine, and I don't want to sound too much like a cynic here, but that Marvel really does like to jump on stuff like this. So I'm hoping that they don't abuse this situation to promote stuff. I'm really hoping. But we will have to see. Let me know what you guys think of this. Again, I thought I'd give you an update. When we hear more, I'll give you another update. But again, it's just one of those situations that's quite sad. You know, remove him from the Marvel franchise. He's a very good actor and a pretty stand-up dude. So it is a shame. And I remember doing the rounds for Captain Marvel. You could see him sort of checking out from it all. I'm pretty certain it was Captain Marvel or Avengers Endgame, just sort of checking out from it all. It's very, very funny. So anyway, let me know what you guys think down below. Hopefully, Marvel doesn't use this as an excuse to expedite his retirement from the MCU. I really hope not. But let me know your thoughts down below. And again, all the best to Jeremy Renner. Take care.